Oli, oli, nenis. Ya tenía tiempo sin hacer un live. Ya tenía tiempo. Pero pues ya regresé. Ya regresé. Déjenme poner un podcast porque como que está medio callado por aquí. ¿Cuál voy a escuchar? Okay. Which one should I listen to? Meet Caleb. He's a hot. Welcome to the Chisme Corner. I'm your host, Rivera, your Latina amiga, and your go-to chisme for all the chisme that actually matters. Latina motherhood, beauty, navigating life in our 30s, and keeping our mental health in check. We're keeping it raw, relatable, and a little spicy. Here we get into pop culture topics and reality tea because it's tea. So get comfy because the chisme starts now. All right, y'all. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in the air, but I'm in a very happy mood today. I typically don't get up very happy. Okay? When I get up, I need like fucking 3 to 4 business days until someone starts talking to me because I'm not a morning person. I'm not like a before 11 a.m. person typically at all. And I am the same way. I am not a morning person. Like, please let me have my coffee before you start talking to me. Up today and Jill was like, "You're like really chipper. Like you're very happy today." And I was like, "I don't know. I'm really happy. I'm happy to like be here filming this episode right now. I'm happy about the topics we're talking about. I don't know. I'm just happy." I also think it's because I was able to have a little reset this weekend, which was amazing. Me and Jill celebrated our 7-year wedding anniversary. Lord have mercy. Like, entró mi perra. Time. We've been together for almost 2 decades now. In a couple years, it'll be like 2 decades, and that's fucking insane. Like, that is my twin, okay? Like, we are locked in for life. For real, for real. He got us tickets to go to this like comedy show. It was here in Delaware, and it was all right. Like, it wasn't. We've been to a ton of comedy shows before, and this one was just not. It wasn't hitting the way we thought. Like, it was okay. There was like 1 or 2 that were really, really funny, but the rest just kind of, yeah, it was. They weren't that good. But so we did that, and then we went out to eat. And I'm telling you. Okay, let me go. Let me start replying to some messages. Like, a party just like starts forming around you. Hang on. Like, you think you're just gonna have. Hang on. Let's see. Thank you guys for the likes. Hello, Amit. Hi, Switchblade. Javid, you're getting blocked because what type of question is that? Like, seriously. Goodbye, Javi. Let me see how I can block. Boom. Here we go. Goodbye. Thank you, Santiago. Hi, Raj. Where are you from? I am from the States. You guys took a while to come in. I was like alone for a good 2 minutes. I don't know if you guys are new here or if you guys are familiar with my channel, but I am getting ready right now. I just got out the shower. I didn't wash my hair, but I am gonna like do a ponytail, a slick back ponytail, and curl it. Shout out to India. Someone said they're from India. That's cool. I've never made it to that side of the world. And honestly, I don't think I ever will. I don't know. I just don't see myself going over there. But you never know, right? Never say never. ¿Qué más quería decir? Okay, ya llegaron. I have not gone live in maybe like 2 weeks, maybe a week or 2, who knows? Y déjame ver. I have topics. Thank you, Raj. I have topics to talk about. Since you guys are here, we can now chit chat. Okay. The first thing we're going to talk about is people showing unannounced, like showing up to your house unannounced. Okay, okay, Melody Vibes.
I'm going to leave you on here for a little bit, but you might get blocked because your comments are a little bit inappropriate. ¿Qué estaba diciendo? Okay, people showing up to your house unannounced, like, ugh. It happened to me, I think last month. Oh, by the way, me corté bien feo abriendo una botella. Abriendo una botella me corté. O sea, siempre me ando cortando las manos. But people showing up to your house unannounced, I'm like, oh, girl, please don't. I think it was like 2 months ago, someone showed up to my house unannounced and I wasn't even home. First of all, I wasn't even home. First of all, if you know me, you know that on Saturdays I practice dancing for a good 3 hours. I'm not at my house for a good 3 hours on Saturday. And they freaking showed up to my house. It was like a family, right? Don't answer their door, duh. They showed up to my house and I wasn't even home, and then they called me and I answered my phone and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll be home in 10 minutes. But yeah, like, who does that in 2025? Thank you. Thank you, Melody Vibes. Who does that in 2025? Because, like, there's a phone. There's a phone now. You know what I mean? Um, we have phones. We can all communicate. I think it's kind of rude to show up to someone's house unannounced. And even, like, I think it was 2 weeks ago, my friend had a party. And she said, get there at I think 6 in the afternoon, but I was already like in her area, like maybe like 5 minutes away from her house. And it was like 4 o'clock though. So I'm like, I'm not going to show up 2 hours early to her house because I'm in the area. So I just decided to go to the mall for like an hour to kind of kill time because, people need to get ready and maybe she was taking a shower. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So that's like the first topic I wanted to talk about. It's like, don't show up to people's houses unannounced. I think that's kind of rude. At least send a text message, coordinate something. I'm kind of trying to see if who's gonna get kicked out of this live. ¿Qué más quería decir? I don't have I like tattoos. Okay, you like tattoos, got it. Oh, and then on Sunday, this past Sunday, I went out, right? I was hanging out with one of my girlfriends. Oh, hang on, I got a text message. My best friend is texting me. I was hanging out with one of my friends. Hang on. Oh, she's asking for my address. What is my address? What is my address? Here we go. Hang on, she's giving me the tea right now. She's giving me the tea. Okay, so what was I saying? ¿Qué estaba diciendo? Oh, so Sunday I went out with my friend. Hi, Gabby. Sunday I went out with my friend and I was gone for like a good, how long was I gone for? I was gone for a good 8 or 9 hours. Y mi perra se enojó. O sea, mi perra estaba bien enojada conmigo. My dog just was on one because I left her with her dad. I'm like, girl, hang out with your dad. But she was like, not happy about it. Okay, let's see, other topics. Not me blocking people because people are so rude. Um, you know what? I'm gonna listen to my podcast. I'll still keep you guys on live, but I'm gonna play my podcast.
Have like a little intimate dinner and then it turns into this lit ass party. Like, oh my gosh, I live for those moments, okay? So we went to this little like Mexican restaurant basically, and well, I don't know. It's like it was weird because it's like inspired. It has Mexican dishes and like Frida Kahlo was basically the inspiration. I think it's called like Casa Frida or something like that. And so there's pictures of her all around. There's like pictures of Selena. But then in the menu, they have like items, like Puerto Rican items as well. Like they had mofongo, and then they also had your enchiladas, and then they had this drink called El Viejo San Juan. And I was a little confused. I was like, maybe they're trying to like attract Puerto Rican crowd too, because you know we all one in the same, whatever. We all fucking live in the same fucking Hispanic life. But I was just like, this is very interesting, but it was so good. Like this is my first time having enchiladas verdes. Like I've never eaten that before. I don't really eat a lot of Mexican food. Like I'm obviously I'm Puerto Rican, so I grew up around my kind of food. But I've been open to trying a lot more things. I really want to try some mole. If there's any Mexican dishes, they I've been seeing a lot of Selena lately. It's weird what I am being told here. Y'all know that I need to try that I'm gonna like. Like my palate is pretty extensive. Like I can pretty much eat anything as long as it doesn't really have like seafood and stuff. I'm not a big seafood fan, but I really want to start trying like other things from other cultures because I feel like I only eat Puerto Rican food, bitch. Like I'm obviously that's the food that I eat like all the time. But this place was really good. Like those enchiladas were fucking rocking. I was like, I have to learn how to make this. So I'm gonna learn how to make some because I need it. I need to eat it again. Like it was that good. The guy had told us, he was like, I party, like come 10:30, there's gonna be a party going on. So we were like, all right, whatever. Or like by the time we're done eating, we'll probably be done. But the DJ started at like 10 and we were already sitting down by like 9:45. So oh my God. We were just sitting there listening to the DJ, and then they had the smoke machine, like the fog machine was going on around us, and they're giving us drinks, and then all of a sudden, bitch, it starts getting flooded. Like I'm talking about flooded with. I don't know if they were I don't think they were college students. I'm pretty sure they were high school students because they look so young, like too young to be college. And I know there's like homecoming and stuff like that. Me and Joe looked at each other and it was so hilarious because the first thing he said to me was, why are they all wearing the same thing? Like, and I was like, that is so Gen Z coded. Like all the girls, even the guys, were all pretty much wearing the same, like the baggy jeans. So I'm gonna go watch my friends had like kid a shirt on, like to a football game like for like high school students. And it was hilarious. Me showing up like this. My stories, like I did a little story on my Instagram, and you can see everyone, and that was the first thing people pointed out. They're like, why is everyone wearing the same shit? And I was like dying laughing because I'm like, Joe said the same thing. And I was just like, this is like their style. And then I thought, I was like, I remember there was some discourse on TikTok not too long ago about what this generation wears. Like, what do y'all wear out to go clubbing? Because back in our day, like I'm like 50 years old, but like I just remember going to Wet Seal or going to fucking Dots and getting a new outfit. Like wherever we were going, whether it was a lounge, a hookah lounge, a club, no matter what, I needed a new fit. Like I needed to look good as fuck. I needed some heels. I needed some new jewelry. Like it was always. I feel like that was the fun part of going out. Also, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you guys can watch my lives whenever it is that I go live. Thank you, Tony. I'm almost 40. Believe it or not, I'm almost 40. So I am way past the high schoolers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Planning what you were gonna wear, how you and your girls gonna go look, like how are y'all stepping out, like what are you wearing, what am I wearing, like oh my god, that's the best part. But now I'm just like they all look like they're just out here walking their dogs, like in the in the lounge, like in the club. So I was like, what the fuck? They just look too comfortable for my own liking. And I was like, I get it. Like I love to be comfortable too, but when you go out, don't you want to like step out? Like I want to put that shit on. Like when I go out, I want to look good as fuck. So but it was just funny how like our generational mindsets are so different. That's how we thought going out, but them, they're just like, nah, bitch. Like we just want to be comfortable. And
That is so true because like when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, anytime I went out to the club, I was like out like with a dress and heels. And now I feel like this new generation just goes out with jeans, a crop top, and some like dunks. You know what I mean? I'm making sure my eyelashes are good. I think my eyelashes are good. Now I just have to fix my hair. My hair, my hair. Let me see. Should I put more makeup on or is this fine? I feel like this is good, right? I don't think I need any more makeup. Okay, it's a mix depending on the crowd they are in. I work security for a club bar. Some get ready, others don't care, but plenty of different styles. Tony, what city are you watching from? Or what state are you watching from? I'm just curious. Okay, time for me to fix my hair.
Too much. And meanwhile, we was out here looking like we were getting interviewed to work at Wet Seal. Like we had lasers on and we had freaking 5-inch pumps on and stilettos, heels in the club, bitch. Like we were really putting it on and stepping out.
I'm it just started becoming a lot of text messages right now.
Like we gotta go.
Denver, Colorado.
And the way we were laughing.
The Mile High City.
It was funny. Like they were cute. They were all having a good time. But I was just like, wow, like how things have changed, you know? You don't really realize until it's in your face and you see it in person. So that was
me reading the text messages and not having a response. What was I gonna say? I've been to Denver like once or twice in my life, but like I really don't remember much of Denver. I actually went to Wyoming. I'm trying to see if I should get this this dress in a bigger size, like a size medium, porque siento que está como que un poco chiquito de este lado. Let me see. I need some hair gel. Where is my... Okay. My cut is like... I'm currently in the East Coast. So I'm on Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna take off my ring. I hate using gel and then like having jewelry on. I used to say like exactly what city I was in, but like people got weird on here on the internet, so I kind of stopped doing that.
Like really funny. And then the next day we had a little, they do something out here in Delaware every year. It's like a food, like a taco festival.
Okay,
So
I
took
want
me
to
to the taco
see
festival,
NYC,
and
DC, and
girl, we
Maine
had
on the
so much
east. No
food.
worries.
Like it was so good.
NYC
I
is
was like,
always
dude,
fun.
so
I can only handle like 3 days of NYC because it's just so crowded. Like the crowds, I'm more of a nature person versus a city person. I can only do like 3 days of of NYC before I just get overwhelmed. And then DC's nice. I really like DC.
well. Like this is the key to my heart. A taco festival. This is why we've been married as long as we've been married. Like this man just he gets me, and he whatever he knows I'm gonna love, like he's gonna do that for me. So
The
I
hubby
was
just
just
got
like, yo,
home,
this
so
was the
he's gonna
best.
be
We had
loud.
fun. It
Babe,
rained a little bit, but it did not
I'm
rain
on
all the
live.
way. We was at every stand eating everything. It was really cool. But bitch, we are old, because then after that, I was like, oh, maybe like let's go to the movies, because there's that new movie with Marlon Wayans. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a football movie, and it's kind of like a thriller. Like he's like fucking these men up, and it just looks crazy. And I was like, oh, we should go see that, because Joe had showed it to me the other day, and I was intrigued. So we went and checked up, and we looked at the times, and it wasn't really lining up for us. And while we were in the car, like looking at times and stuff, I was just like, I started getting so sleepy. Like the itis immediately kicked in, and I was like, I looked at him and I was like, no, let's just like go home and cuddle. So he was like, yeah, I'm down for that. So we literally got home at like, I think it was like 5:36 maybe, and just cuddled, watched.
Did you fall?
And were literal couch potatoes for the rest of the night, and it felt so good. Vivi was in Jersey. She went with my sisters to celebrate my niece's birthday. So she was with her cousins. She got to see family, and that was so nice. And it was just me and Joe this weekend, and it was just perfect. Like I feel like my soul, like my body, like I needed it. Like I just needed alone time with my best friend. I needed alone time with my husband. So it was so nice, and I feel like that put me in such a good mood. Like when you like reconnect with your partner. Like I don't know, obviously anyone listening, I don't know what y'all relationships look like. I don't know any of you guys personally, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you who have been in long-term relationships, or you're still with your baby daddy or your husband, whatever it may be, and you get into those routines. Like you get into such a routine, bitch, and it can become so like I just want you. Like I just want it to be me and you. I just want us to have fun. Like I want to go out. Like you just crave that reconnection, like outside of the routine, outside of the kids, outside of the day-to-day. It is so crucial.
Where is my, oh, here it is.
People always tell me, like ask me, is like, how have you been with someone for so long? Like how does it work? And I'm like, it is so fucking crucial to just have one-on-one time, and to just keep getting to know each other, because we're constantly changing, constantly evolving. We're always doing different things, and me and Joe have two totally different careers and everything, so we can get really lost in the sauce and like what each of us are doing separately sometimes. So when we come together, it's just so refreshing, and it really does like fuel my soul. Like it makes me so fucking happy. So that's something that I always encourage people to do. Like just, and like keep dating each other. Like keep dating. Like I love going on dates. Like every time we go on a date, I learn something new about him, or like I don't know, we goof around, and it feels good to be able to do that. Because life can be so serious, life has been so serious. There's been so much shit going on, and I just need a goof. I just need to goof around and be with.
By the way, what are you guys having for dinner? I think, okay, in my fridge, I currently have some pot roast that I made earlier this week. I have rice. I have carne con papas. I have, what else have I made? These are just like leftovers that I've made during the week. Let me get my hairspray. Hang on. I have frijoles refritos. I have some pasta. I'm not gonna cook today, but I do have like a lot of a lot of items I can just reheat just from me cooking earlier in the week. You know what song? You know what little refrán traigo? Oh, let me wait for it. You know what refrán traigo pegado en mi mente is the Bad Bunny one, the Perrea song, the one that says like, oh, I think he used that song in the Calvin Klein commercial, where he's like, yo se la mama y se pone contenta, ya está huila, tiene más de 30. If you guys know that song, let me know, because I have that freaking song stuck in my head. I always have a song stuck in my head though, by the way. Let me see. Also, if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And talking about my hair is so straight. Like, this is just kind of natural. This is its natural state, is just being straight. And I can't hold a curl. I cannot hold a curl. My hair, if it'll just fall right away. But here's a tip. Here's a little tip. Like, curl it and then spray a little bit of hairspray and it'll help out with the curl. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm gonna do it right now. I think I might throw a bow on my hair too. I feel like bows are in right now. And then one of my girlfriends came over today during her lunch break. We were at my house. She made me this cute little Grinch. It's like 3 feet big, and her mother-in-law is like an arts and crafts lady. Like, she loves to craft, and she has like a whole little she shed. It's really, really nice. And it's nothing but crafts, like, you know, arts and crafts stuff. And she made this cute little Grinch for me for Christmas. That was so nice of her to bring it over. I offered to go pick it up at her job. I was like, girl, don't come over to my house. I'll go pick it up at your job. And she's like, no, like, I can drop it off. You know, like, people are busy. You know what I mean? An hour lunch break is not enough time to be doing errands, you know? But she said that she wanted to come over, so she came over today during her lunch break around 12 o'clock. So I don't know if you saw, but I curled my hair and then I just added a little bit of hairspray. And then I think Sunday when I went out, my friend encouraged me to start my Christmas shopping. I know, it was like in September, right? Because it's Sunday. And she's like, you know, I'm going to start Christmas shopping. And I was like, you know what, girl, I should do the same thing. So I already started Christmas shopping. And honestly, it's so nice because, like, the stores are still not super crowded. And then this Saturday, she invited me again to go out to Christmas shop. And I'm like, girl, she loves to spend money, which good for her, you know? But I'm like, Miss Thing. And then when we went out, we were at the mall on Sunday, right? And I was like, girl, let's go to the food court. She's like, girl, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory. So we ended up going to the Cheesecake Factory. But the Cheesecake Factory now is like $70 a plate, okay? Once you include the tip, right? So let me tell you what I got. I got chicken. I got mac and cheese. I got mashed potatoes. I got a pumpkin cheesecake, which, by the way, right now, the pumpkin cheesecake is like what they have for their seasonal thing. And it is so good. It is a 10 out of 10. I would literally just buy a whole thing of it because it's so good. I also had a drink. So it was the chicken, the mac and cheese, the mashed potatoes, the drink, and I think that was it. Chicken, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, pumpkin. So what was that, like 4 items? Once I included the tip, it was like $70 for one meal. I was like, oh my gosh, how are you guys going on dates? Men, how are you guys taking out your ladies on dates? Because it is expensive out here, imagínate. Oh, and then another thing, my friend was like, because, you know, the waiter asked her, like, oh, do you want mac and cheese? And she's like, no, I don't want mac and cheese. Tell me why she ate like 50% of my mac and cheese. I got mac and cheese because I'm like, girl, I love mac and cheese. I love all the carbs. Give me all the carbs. And she's like, oh, can I have some? And she ate like half of my mac and cheese. I was like, y eso que no quería, you know? And then she also got ay, ¿cómo se llama? A passion fruit margarita from the Cheesecake Factory, and it was so good. I tasted hers, and it was like delicious. Not me putting my hair in my mouth, but it's because I'm not trying to mix up my curls with my non-curled hair. I'm almost done, okay? Once I finish my hair, I think I'm gonna log out. Also, if you guys are new, if you girlies are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm still gonna eat dinner though. I think I'm gonna go for the pasta that I made. Okay, let's get back to the podcast.
With my husband and eat some good food and have some good drink, and like that, it just changes the whole mood, and it means so much. So that's something that I always recommend. Like, keep dating your partner and keep just looking for that one-on-one. Try and get that one-on-one time whenever you can. And I know it's hard, like when you have kids and careers and all this shit. You could even do this at home. Like, do it at night when the kids are asleep, you know, like play a little game, watch a movie, play cards. Like, I love to sit down and just play cards and have a drink and just, you know, just talk. So little things like that really does, it helps. So I had to give y'all an update on that because it was like the perfect weekend and I loved it. And then, oh my God, it was just announced that Bad Bunny is performing for the Super Bowl halftime show in February. And girl,
that, by the way, I'm listening to the podcast, right? So that got a lot of controversy. Oh my gosh. Like, should I say everything that I think in my head about this? Let's just finish listening to the podcast.
Someone the other day was, I don't know what someone said, but they were like talking about how like I can only talk about Bad Bunny for so long or something, or like, and I was like, bitch, I can talk about Bad Bunny however I want, and I will continue to talk about Bad Bunny because he continues to make headlines. So who are you talking about? As long as he is in the headlines, I'm going to keep talking about him because he's doing big.
Also, did anyone listen to Cardi B's Call Her Daddy podcast episode? It was really good. If you guys haven't listened to it, oh my gosh, my eye's twitching. If you guys haven't listened to it, like, highly recommend it. I know her and Nicki Minaj are going at it right now. And honestly, like, never get kids involved in adult drama. You know what I mean? I know Nicki Minaj started talking crap about her Cardi B's kid, which is Culture. I'm like, nah, con los hijos no se mete. ¿Sabes? Como, like, you can talk crap about the other person, but like, don't be talking about other people's kids. I feel like that's like a new low of disrespect. Okay, this is how the hair is looking. Like I said, the hairspray really, really helps. It doesn't even have to be this specific brand, but the hairspray helps keeping my curls like curled because my hair is so straight and it's heavy and it just weighs down. Let me put my hairspray up. Let's see what kind of hair accessories we're gonna wear. What are we giving? Should I do this bow? Like that? What do you guys think? Let me put it on. Is it giving? Actually, I think it's so cute. Hang on, guys, hang on. I need right, my friend. Does anyone else make notes? Like, se me vino a la mente ahorita que le tengo que escribir a una de mis amigas porque mañana tiene cita con su divorcio. Like, I have a friend that has an appointment tomorrow about regarding her divorce. And I'm like, let me make sure I write her because I don't, you know, like, sometimes you just forget to write people about important things. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I just made a little note. I'm gonna sit down and think about this message that I'm gonna write her, but like I need to make a note because I don't no quiero que pase el día y que yo no le escriba a ella. ¿Sabes cómo? Okay. Let me go back to I love bows. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me see what I'm gonna wear for. Let me see. Oh my gosh, no. Look, my nail's even chipped. So like I was wearing a band-aid because I cut myself and the band-aid chipped my nail. Let me read your I just made a note. You've been planning this entire week. Pink nails, pink bow, exact same color. No, not at all. I did my own nails, I think on Thursday of last week. I think it was Thursday. But I'm kind of wanting to do like a darker color for fall. Is it the same color? Yeah, kind of, huh? Should I wear flowers or butterflies for my earrings or little studs? We're gonna go with the classic little stud. I think I'm almost gonna log off, maybe like in the next minute or so. Yeah, because I need to eat. A nice shade of pumpkin, not orange, like a spice color. Me coming out with orange nails. It's kind of weird though during like October because like it is Halloween. You know what I mean? Like it is supposed to be spooky vibes. And I have so many different nail polishes. Like nail polish colors. I do my own nails because these prices out here. This is how my nails are looking like. I do them myself. But these prices are redonkulous. Like it's like $50 for a pedicure and $50 for your manicure, like $100 plus a tip. Ain't nobody got that kind of money over here. I really like fall too. Like once I can get my pumpkin spice latte, like I am there. And then where I live though, like for example, Virginia definitely has a very nice seasonal, even like Ohio and Kansas. Like I've lived in all those places and I can definitely say that the fall there is so beautiful. Like the trees, they change colors. My birthday's in November. Oh, happy birthday to you. It's almost November. But I'm reading the other comments. What was I saying? Like the trees are so beautiful out in DC. They're, you know, just in places where there's a lot of trees that change colors. I love that. But right now where I live, it's not like that. It is not like that. It's like summer year round where I live. But I'm gonna go ahead and log out. If you guys are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna eat some dinner. It's almost 5 o'clock where I live. Thank you to everyone who has watched. By the way, this Conair hair tool is one of my favorites, and it's literally like 20 bucks. At least it was 20 bucks, and this is so old. I've had this for at least like 7 years, and it's like still immaculate. Like it's still in really good shape. But thank you guys for watching. I think the only person that really commented, like the the person who most commented was Tony. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Thank you guys for all the hearts. I'm going to log out. If you guys are new, like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way, when I go live, you can still continue to see me. Also, you can go on my channel, watch all my shorts, watch my videos, and I will see you. Let me see. I'll give it like 15 seconds, and then I'm going to log out. All right, it's 5 o'clock over here where I live. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.